Hey, it's KB here with The Beat. We are about to meet the cast of Amazon Prime's upcoming show, The Boys.
People love superheroes. They swoop out of the sky and save the day. People love that cozy feeling that superheroes give them.
So my name is Nathan Mitchell, and I play a character named Black Noir.
Okay, Black Noir. So from what I have heard in the comics, Black Noir might be the worst character, the worst of all of the superheroes in this show. What can you say?
What I can say is that Black Noir is a mystery, and he's an enigma.
I am Jesse T. Usher, and I play A-Train on The Boys.
Okay, so I watched the pilot, and it's like the first 10 minutes I was like, oh.
Yep.
So,
Straight to it.
Yes,
Why
and
waste time?
What more can we expect from A-Train? Because he is a train wreck, for lack of a better phrase. I mean,
To be honest with you, like when you meet A-Train, you realize that everything is not what he wants you to think it is. Like it's kind of hard to say without giving too much away, but you know that there's something there inside of him that needs to come out. And you kind of just get to see like the onion peel back throughout the season, and you see like who he is down to his core and like what's really bothering him, and the things that affect a superhero. Like, 'cause you don't really see a superhero's weaknesses unless it's like something, like kryptonite. But in this show, you see that like they have real people problems, and like how they deal with those problems when they're constantly in the limelight, or like have all this pressure on them to do good all the time, and sometimes they just don't want to. So, you get to see A-Train deal with that.
All right, my name is Chase Crawford. I play The Deep on The Boys, an Amazon show, July 26th.
that's right. And so I watched the pilot, and the Deep is a douchebag. He is the worst, but I love it, right? So what secrets does the Deep have? Tell me everything.
There actually are some secrets I can't reveal. He's a very insecure individual, and I think as the season goes on, there's definitely some comedy there too, apart from the very dark first episode. But you get to sort of peel back the layers and see why he does the things he does, and it's more. I like his storyline is more character driven. You kind of delve into his punishment thereafter and what happens through that process, and he's kind of a crisis of identity. He doesn't know who he is, and it's interesting and it's funny and it's bizarre, and the show is all over the map. But with my stuff in particular, it's interesting delving into those layers. So yeah.
What I love about the show is that it's so grounded in reality. If you take everybody's superpowers away, it's still real, and it's what's happening today with celebrity culture kind of becoming the new pop culture, and how we idolize certain people. So that's what I love about the show, is that it's grounded in what we're dealing with right now, and what happens if these people don't have anybody to keep them in check. How far will it go? And so it's a really cool spin on the genre.
And so what differences are there between you and Mother's Milk? Because you said, he's a great moral compass.
I'm gonna tell you, it's crazy because the more I read these scripts, the more I'm like, does Kripke have a speed dial, access to my contact list, and he talks to my friends? I mean, literally everything. There are so many things that this character carries with him that if you looked in my backpack, I carry in my backpack. From wet naps to Perel with aloe, hand sanitizer. Like, it's just a lot of little weird idiosyncrasies that this character has that I have as well. But it goes into this really structured world that he tries to create that obviously gets shattered in every episode. But it's his way of trying to control, bring some type of order to this chaos that we call our lives.
You know what? It's a heavy burden to bear. And so will we finally get to find out where A-Train was going during that first scene and why? Okay.
You will. Okay. You'll know where A-Train was going. You'll know why. Yeah.
Right now, everyone's mad at him. That's all we know. Right now, everyone's mad at him, but we don't have any explanation as to why.
You'll get an explanation.
Okay, got it.
You'll feel bad, too. That's all I'm going to say.
So can you tell me about any jealousy amongst the supers? Because I feel like, especially with your character, I've noticed a little, jealousy with Homelander maybe, or I was like, I feel like he's a little bit envious of what's happening there, and kind of him being in the limelight and being the star of the soups.
Yeah, no, and it's very interesting because I didn't get to work with them a whole lot. You'll see why in the show. But when me and Homelander did scenes, he was like, I like what you're doing. And I'm like, I like what you're doing, man. And we kind of had this cool thing where my character is kind of insecure about being like the fish guy, the low guy on the totem pole, but he wants to be like the number 2 guy behind Homelander. So there's this weird like fear, reverence, respect mixed with like extreme jealousy of his whole thing. So it plays into kind of this comedic, weird like tone because Homelander's obviously a psycho. So it's I want more scenes with him. Yeah, it'd be good.
Unlike the rest of the boys who are in it because they've lost something, he's in it because he's trying to fix the world. Because he does have something to lose.
So my last question is, for season 2, what do you want for your character?
Well, if we're to have a season 2, I would like to see it keep going in that direction. The more character-driven. I'm sure there'll be more bizarre stuff coming along for my character in particular. They have fun. I know in the writers' room they really like writing for the deep because there's a lot of comedy thereafter, and to be more character-driven, to push the envelope. I think that's been sort of the theme of the show, that we get to really try some stuff out, be crazy, and really own the character, and that's what's been fun. So.
We're going to go pretty dark, but we're also going in unexpected doors. It's influenced by the comics, but we're also, taking certain liberties and doing what's best for the story in this day and age. And so, I think you're going to see Black Noir that maybe you don't expect.
We're the 7, Earth's most mighty, motherfucker! Please, no, please!
Pardon my French. Fuck those fuckers.